Hello and welcome to Trojan Vision,
West Brunswick's TV news broadcast produced by the West Wind staff.
I'm Alyssa Robinson.
And I'm Deanna Stanley.
In today's episode, we'll discuss our school's aging facilities,
our JRTC program's latest accreditation,
preparations for this upcoming holiday season, and more.
So stick around!
Brunswick County is one of the fastest growing populations in the state. Each year, West Brunswick's student-faculty ratio grows. Over time, our school's facilities have aged. We have outgrown our building, housing several classes in trailers. Our school is constantly under construction. Junior reporter Matthew Hilton takes us on a journey around the school to understand how this affects everyday school activities.
Our school was established 44 years ago. With older buildings comes outdated electrical circuits, failing heating and cooling units, and needs for replacements. Students and teachers here speak out about the problems they face and the improvements they have noticed around the school.
The main one was the floor. 2 years ago, the floor was in really bad shape, and it had the old tiles, and they were kind of lifted up, so people would trip on them. And there was like a strip down the whole center of the room that was lifting up. And I know one day we came in, and there was like a big bubble patch. You could literally step on it. And that lasted until the end of the year. That happened sort of late in the year, but then over the summer they put in this nice new floor that I got here.
My classroom is probably one of the best classrooms on campus. My hardwood floor that is necessary for dancing is in disrepair. There are cracks in between the wooden planks. There are rough edges and nails that stick up where we dance barefooted. I have 2 clocks in my classroom that haven't worked in years. I have dividers that used to be used to separate the room into 2 classrooms. Since we've gotten the hardwood floors, they're useless. There's no money in our county budget, I guess, to get those removed. So at this point, they just take up space. I have cracks in my mirrors, and I have a TV that hasn't worked in years that's just hanging on the wall.
Our school faces problems similar to other buildings in America, a crumbling infrastructure. We are slowly improving our school, making it a more safe and modern place to learn.
That they've gotten rid of the lockers and the paint. Well, they've added paintings, like in the bathroom, which is nice. It adds more color to the school. And a lot of them are they mean something to some people, which gives this school more life. It just gives it more heart, I guess, because a lot of students like to paint and they see that as a career. And then for them to express themselves in school, which they go to a lot, that means a lot to them.
Nice that it got done. It's a lot better since then. And I think it just makes it a nicer place. I'll say that when we came in with the new floor, the first year they had the new floor, everybody noticed it, like all the students, you know? And so I think it's important that the classrooms look nice, because people might not say anything about it. They might not say, oh, this is terrible, but people feel things still, you know, and if you're in a junky room or something that's obviously not taken care of, I think it probably affects your study habits, your attitude, everything. So I think it was really nice that they put this new floor in. It's improved things.
I feel like when I walk into like a nicer school, it kind of makes me happier and it makes me more willing to learn, I guess. I don't know, because like it'll make me more prideful of where I go to school at. It makes me proud.
Many changes are planned for our school in the near future. On Tuesday, December 4th, the JRTC had a formal inspection known as the JPA inspection. The inspection grades the program to see the work JRTC is doing inside the classroom as well as the community. Junior reporter Peyton Crosby goes along to find out more about the preparation process.
Recently, our JROTC program went through a formal evaluation called the JPA, which inspected key points within our program.
We have 2 graders coming down from 4th Brigade JROTC Command, which is stationed in Fort Knox, Kentucky. We have 2 people, both of which are retired from the Army. They come down and inspect all battalions in all the 50 states, specifically in the 4th Brigade, which is mostly the eastern seaboard from New Jersey down to South Carolina.
Continuous improvement brief, so I did a lot of the daily briefings and helped out with that, as well as making sure that all the other staff positions had all their stuff together too.
I was part of the service learning brief that Felix previously discussed. I helped run the things for the service learning. I helped go out in the community, help gather food, and help prepare the battalion to give to the Loaves and Fishes food pantry.
As previously stated, I was part of the continuous improvement brief as well as platoon drill and color guard. I personally helped a lot out with the continuous improvement brief, doing our daily briefings as well as coordinating with other cadets as well as other people across the school to prepare for this event.
Hopefully, I wish all the cadets would learn a sort of leadership style, because this is the first time we've had an actual formal regulation inspection. Previously, it's just been, are you doing your job, yes or no? Now it's people from outside coming in to actually see how we run the battalion, see how we run every program, every single part of our ROTC.
Congratulations to our JROTC program. As the winter sports season begins, everyone wants to know what to look forward to. We often forget about some sports whose presence are less visible on campus, like swim team. Senior reporter Braxton Powell talks with some of our swim athletes about their ongoing season and the hidden advantages of being an underdog.
Swim team is a very unappreciated sport. However, here at West Brunswick High School, our swim team has gone very far so far this season.
Competitively, I've been swimming for 6 years, and I've been on the high school swim team for 3.
10 years since I was 6.
We've done okay. Not as good as we had hoped, but we're having fun when we're doing it. So
I think we're going to be really good. There's a lot of new people on the team, so I think that's definitely a good thing for getting better.
I think that our relay team could definitely do good in conference and make it to regionals, and some of us could even go to states. I'd hope that some of our best swimmers like Bree and Caroline and Keon could drop some more seconds on their time and go to states and do pretty good.
I honestly can say that I really think we're going to go to regionals and states again this year. Quite a few of us too. I just want us all to improve as a team and
Although they are the underdogs, each member of West Brunswick High School swim team has the heart of a champion.
As Dory says, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Each year we are devastated by the losses of our greatest heroes. Whether it is music, entertainment, or politics, we have been greatly impacted by the way each person uses their craft. I spoke with some of West's own about the legacies left to us this year. During 2018, we have lost many legends that have affected our music industry, our politics, our science, and even just changed the way our society thinks about things. Throughout our lifetimes, each of us develop a craft that makes us unique. Some people favor music, while others favor scientific and political improvements. What we decide to do with that is what creates a legacy.
Stan Lee has affected me because it shows his comics. They show how misfits and kids with disabilities, like how Spider-Man, his parents died, how they can impact the community and they can still help even though bad things happen to them.
It's made me an optimistic person, and it made me think about things on a brighter side. Yep, that's basically it. And as soon as I get him, turn on SpongeBob. Ah!
I think it'll have a legacy of how he had so many fans how he was just such a real person. People weren't really fake fans of him. He was a good positive influence on people until later years when he got into drugs, and that's more what he was rapping about, which that's when I kind of stopped listening to him. I mean, it depends on when you listen to him. Like I said, whenever I listened to him, in 8th and 9th grade mostly, it was just kind of chill, good positive vibes, and later in his life when he became more depressed, it was more about drugs and stuff. So it depends on when you listen to them.
I felt like they affected it in a positive way. I mean, I know there's some controversy surrounding them and such, but in my opinion, I think they're genuine people, and that they showed that the stereotype of a lying and cheating politician is not always what politicians are. I feel like the Bushes were really genuine people.
Although these legends are no longer here with us, their legacy lives on in the hallways of West Brunswick.
Make a mark on the world that cannot be replaced. The holidays are right around the corner and Christmas carols are already on the radio. Junior reporter Kayla Ward gathers us in Santa's sleigh to discuss holiday bucket lists as well as some fun places to go to collect holiday cheer.
Well, I guess you can say that's a wrap. Wishing you all a holly jolly holiday season. I'm Deanna Stanley.
And I'm Alyssa Robinson. See you all next year.